Good day, children. Sai Ram. Today we will begin with a new lesson. Lesson number 4, one less than 100. Okay, what do you see in this picture, children? Is a picture of a globe. Can you spot Turkey? Yes, here it is. I've circled it in red. Okay, so here in the middle you see Turkey. Turkey is a country. Okay, now let me give you some information about Turkey. Turkey occupies a unique geographic position lying partly in Asia and partly in Europe. Turkey, officially known as the Republic of Turkey, is both a European and an Asian country. Okay. Now, did you know, children, there was a famous personality who lived in Turkey during the Middle Ages. Middle Ages means around 13th century. He was a philosopher. Now, children, philosophy is a way of thinking about the world, universe, and society. And an intellectual or a scholar who thinks this way is a philosopher. Okay, so he was a philosopher and a wise man and was remembered for his funny stories and anecdotes. Now, anecdotes are short, amusing, and interesting stories about a real incident or a person. His name was Nasruddin Hoja. Many nations of the near Middle East and Central Asia, they called him as their own, and his name is spelled differently in various cultures and often has the title Hoja, Mullah or Effendi before or after. But children, why am I giving you all this information? Because the lesson that we are going to start today is one of the many traditional stories based on Nasruddin Hoja's legendary and funny wit. Okay, this is the picture of Nasruddin Hoja. He is the famous personality. Okay. Now, children, in this picture, the people are celebrating the festival in honor of Hoja, and it is held annually in his honor in Aksehir. It is a place in Turkey, and between 5th to 10th July. Okay, children, now these are the new words that we will come across in the lesson. Repeat the words after me. First word, learned. 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 Second word, sturdy. 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 Third word, shabbily. Shabbilly. Shabbily. Shabbilly. Shabbily. Shabbilly. Shabbily. Fourth word, benevolent one. Benevolent. Benevolent. one. Benevolent, benevolent, one. Benevolent, benevolent, one. Benevolent, benevolent, one. Fifth word, crooked. Crooked, crooked. Crooked, crooked. Crooked, crooked. Crooked. Sixth word, beside himself. Beside, beside. Himself, himself. Beside, beside. Himself, himself. Beside, beside. Himself, himself. Seventh word, rage. Rage, rage. Rage, rage. Rage, rage. Eighth word, rogue. Rogue, rogue. Rogue, rogue. Rogue, rogue. Rogue. Ninth word, accuse. Accuse, accuse. Accuse, accuse. Accuse. Okay, now let's look at the meanings, children. First, learned means wise or educated. Second word, sturdy means strong. Third word, shabbily means old and in bad condition. Fourth word, benevolent one means God. Fifth word, crooked means dishonest. Sixth word, beside himself, here in this lesson means overcome with anger. Seventh word, rage means extreme anger. Eighth word, rogue means person who cheats. Ninth word, accuse means blame for wrongdoing. Okay, children, now after we know the meanings of the words, let's frame sentences with these with these words. First word, learned. The village priest was a learned man. Second, sturdy. That table is very sturdy. Third, shabbily. Peter was shabbily dressed. Fourth word, benevolent one. Always pray to the benevolent one. Fifth word, crooked. The moneylender was a crooked man. Sixth word, beside himself. Ryan was beside himself with anger when he realized that the thief had robbed his watch. Seventh word, rage. She walked out of the room in a fit of rage. Eighth word, rogue. That man was a rogue who cheated people of their money. Ninth word, accuse. Never accuse an honest man. Okay, children, now we will do an activity. Now what you have to do is you have to fill in the blanks choosing the correct word from the brackets. Now which are the words in the bracket? Learned, sturdy, shabbily, benevolent one, crooked, beside himself, rage, rogue, accuse. Okay. Now the first sentence, how dare you dash a respectable man? So what do you think, children? Which suitable word will come here? Yes. Yes. Accuse. How dare you accuse a respectable man? This is the answer. Second sentence, I have never seen such a dash in all my years. Yes, children, which suitable word do you think will come here? Rogue. So the answer is, I have never seen such a rogue in all my years. Third sentence, the judge scolded the thief in a fit of dash. Yes. Answer is rage. The judge scolded the thief in a fit of rage. Fourth sentence, the boy sat dash dash with anger when he was not selected in the team. Yes, now here which two words will come? The boy sat beside himself. So the answer is, the boy sat beside himself with anger when he was not selected in the team. Now the fifth sentence, his neighbor was a dash man. Yes, think, children. What will be the answer? Crooked. His neighbor was a crooked man. Sixth sentence, he wanted to grab the money the dash had given. Yes, which will be the answer here? Benevolent one. He wanted to grab the money the benevolent one had given. Seventh sentence, the beggar was dash dressed. So which word will come here, children? The beggar was shabbily dressed. So the answer is The beggar was shabbily dressed. Eighth sentence. The cupboard is very dash. So the answer will be sturdy. The cupboard is very sturdy. Ninth sentence. The dash man recited the Sanskrit shlokas. So the answer here will be learned. The learned man recited the Sanskrit shlokas. Okay. Wasn't the activity fun? Yes, children? Okay. Now in the next class, we will read and understand the lesson. Till then, learn the new words and their meanings and frame your own sentences. Okay? Thank you, children.